Okay, in this video we're going to talk about where the graph is increasing, where it's decreasing, and where it's constant. Okay, so in order to find out if it's increasing, decreasing, or constant, you always need to start from the upmost left of the graph and move to the right and see what it's doing. So as I move my pen across this graph and I intercept the graph is going up. Okay, so it's increasing as I move to the right until it gets to where on the x-axis. So it looks like the -2 is where it stops. So at -5, it starts increasing, and at -2, it stops decreasing. So for these, we're going to use parentheses only. Okay, so I will say that this thing is increasing on the interval -5, comma, -2. Okay, so that's in between the x-axis numbers, right? The x-axis -5 is where the thing starts increasing, and then the x-axis -2 is where it stops increasing. As you look at the graph, there's nowhere else that the graph is moving up as I move left to right. So that's it for decreasing, okay, or increasing. Let's look at decreasing. Okay, so decreasing looks like we have two intervals as I moved left to right. Right here it's going down, and right here it's going down, okay? So this one starts at 0, right? We're looking at x-axis numbers. It starts at 0 is where it starts going down. And it's not 7, right? We're not paying attention to the y-axis numbers at all. Just the x-axis, okay? So this is where it starts going down at 0. And it stops going down at 1, okay? So from 0 to 1, it's decreasing. It's constant here, so we'll ignore that for this question. And now it starts going down again. So on the x-axis, it starts going down at 3. It keeps going down, 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 all the way until I get to 7 on the x-axis. So between 3 and 7, the graph is going down. Okay, so comma, 3 to 7. Okay, and then constant, we have two intervals where it's constant. Okay, so right here it's flat and it's flat, right? So on the x-axis, that's between -2 and 0, and between 1 and 3. Okay, so -2 and 0, it's constant, and 1 and 3, it's constant. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so we've got this graph. We're going to be asked the same questions. Okay, so let's start off by figuring out where it's increasing. Okay, so as I move left to right, it's constant there, not going up or down. There it's increasing. Okay, so between -1 and 0. Right here on the x-axis numbers, -1 to 0, it's increasing. And then again between 3 and 5, right here to right here, the graph is going up. Okay, and remember we're only using x-axis numbers. So on the x-axis from -1 to 0, don't look at this 3 up here, that has nothing to do with the problem. -1 to 0 and 3 to 5. Okay, so -1, 0, 3 to 5. Okay, decreasing. Okay, so that's where the graph, as you moving to the right, goes down. So it looks like it's starting to go down right here at 0, and it goes down all the way till we get to 3 on the x-axis. So between 0 and 3, the graph is going down. Okay, so 0 and 3. And it looks like it's going down again. As we move over, it goes up, but now it goes down between 5 and 7. Between 5 and 7, this graph is going down. Okay, so we have another one, 5, 7. And finally, constant. Okay, where is the graph constant? Where is it flat? It looks like the only place that it's flat as I move left to right is right here at the beginning. So from -5 on the x-axis to -1 on the x-axis, this thing is flat. It's constant. Okay, so -5 to -1. Okay, and let's do one last one of these. Okay, so increasing, decreasing, and constant. Okay, so the increasing first. Looks like right here it's going up, so move left to right. So that's between -5 and -4. So -5 and -4, it's going up. Now it's decreasing between -4 and -2. So I could write that, -4, -2. And then when I get to -2, it's increasing again until I get to 0. So between -2 and 0, it's increasing. And then from 0 all the way out to 4, it's constant. It's not going up or down. So from 0 to 4, it's constant. In our last section here, it goes from 4 to 7. It's decreasing.